Aulby.
The other bowls from the left side.
Left-hander. I think it's still not right.
Mike, a little show of confidence here. He has the choice of starting lanes. That means he'll start the match and finish it. If he needs a strike, he'll be the last one to bowl.
Mike led 5 of the 6 match play rounds.
See if just a little delay, and that solid 8 has taken some of the air out of Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Lift on that one, didn't he, Bo?
Chris, we were talking in the break. You've seen a lot of great athletes at their peak, and I have to say that Walter Ray is right there now, one of the best and really peaking.
I totally agree. He's had 3 wins this year, 1 second in his career. Get this, 19 victories, 25 second place finishes.
Double wing in the ceiling.
Mike Aulby with 23 PBA titles, a couple of Masters thrown in. He has the Triple Crown of bowling, Nelson, and including the Masters, the only one to do all 4.
You're right. Mike Aulby knows how to win, but he has his hands full with the man with the magic touch, Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Controlled speed. Tomorrow on ABC Sports, the world's greatest spectacle in auto racing. That's right, the fastest wheel in history, revving up. So join us.
Mike in the early qualifying here set an all-time 12-game record in the PBA Tour as he averaged 256 for 12 games, eclipsing the mark formerly held by Norm Duke. Beaten by 22 pins, Duke averaged 254. Aulby may need all of that 256 to win this title. Come on, baby, come on. Yes!
Aulby will be driving back to Indianapolis tonight so that he, Tammy, and their son Christopher, CJ, can go to the 8th running of the 500. Walter Ray will be pitching horseshoes.
Like there.
7-10 on the right lane.
Well, he's kind of victimized by his own ball speed. Right there, he just shoots the pins back and forth so quickly, trying to hold the line, which is a proper thing to do. The 5-pin and the head pin just didn't have a chance to take out the 7.
Next week, Windsor Locks, then Toledo, Ohio, and then Allen Park, Michigan. And we head to Wichita for our final this year. That's it. Let's strike coming in the 4th frame for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Let's take a look at a beautiful trophy that awaits today's champion.
Live tomorrow on ABC Sports. The Professional Bowlers Tour on ABC Sports. Brought to you by Yard Machine, American-made, American-owned. Comfort Inns and Suites. And Bud Light, official sponsor of the 1996 U.S. Olympic team. Make it a Bud Light.
Country Club Lanes, a 40-lane establishment in the Baltimore area. Here is Mike Aulby, the tournament leader, in his first match, naturally. He has 3 strikes in a row. He's taken an 11-pin lead over mighty Walter Ray Williams Jr. 4th frame. All right, Bo, it's yours.
Thank you, Chris Schenkel. Danny, a pretty solid week. You finished 3rd. You went through 2 tough opponents, but the lanes kind of got you in the switches, didn't they?
Yeah, they started hooking a little early, and I tried to go around it with a lesser aggressive ball. And when I went to it the 2nd game, I figured, straighter's better. And here comes Walter, and he's going dead straight, and I'm caught in the middle there. I kind of got a little bit too much head belly, and I should have went back to hooking it, and I just got caught in between again.
You're a good young bowler, and you're even getting better. You're only 28. You got a lot to learn, and you learned a lesson today. But let's watch the 2 of the best. Right to you, Chris.
Aulby's
made
fifth strike
5
in
in
a
a
row, increasing his lead to 31. That Walter Ray opened with a double, marked with a spare. Strike up in the fourth, shooting in the fifth. As we mentioned earlier, Walter Ray run in the Baltimore area in '86. He was third last year. Mike's best in the Baltimore area was second in 1980.
These two players have bowled 266 games on national television, Chris, and if you break that down into league play, that's 4 whole years of league play, and their average between the two of them is about 225 under pressure in, who knows, 100 different cities. Great players.
Walter Ray, this is his 81st telecast. Mike Aulby, his 76th age.
Oh my. Well, Deadeye thinks he's going to leave a 10-pin here. He didn't catch it all, what we call a full handful, and the ball's running. When a guy runs to the left, you know he wants it to come to the left a little bit. Just kicks out the 10.
Incredible match between the two greats. Mike Aulby is 5'8", 160 pounds, from Indianapolis, Indiana, left-hander. Walter Ray Williams, 6'2", 180, 36 years old, from Stockton, California.
Well, we have that $100,000 question again, Chris, and right now, if Aulby takes it out of the sheet for $100,000, he becomes the all-time money winner. Aulby with $1,705,000, Walter Ray with $1,712,000. Both chasing Pete Weber. If he bowls 300, will surpass him.
Oh! Ouch!
Again,
The pesky
lone
8-pin.
pin. Stopping his
One that halted
six,
Deadeye
an 8-pin in the 7th frame.
Deadeye in the
My, oh
semifinals.
my. What a good shot. He leaves a solid 8. That's even more of a powerful hit than Walter Ray had. The 8-pin stopping him after 10 in a row in the semifinal game. Aulby so into it mentally, didn't hardly react at all. Goodbye, 100,000. I'm after the title.
Dennis Baldwin, proprietor here.
Good guy, Chris. Got his start in the motorcycle business, and his manager, Chuck Pisano Jr.
Oh! Pesky 7 again.
I'm sorry, Kurt. It's Kurt Pisano. I was thinking of your dad, Chuck, who is the PBA historian.
Both great guys. There's Kurt. Dark hair, brown suit. Dennis Baldwin, his wife Susan, is here today as well, Bo.
Yes, sir. Back to the action. Walter Ray hits light, almost leaves a 7-10 split, knocks the 10 out, has the 7. Let's take these guys both off the sheet. The best case scenario for Walter Ray Williams Jr. is 258. Aulby right now going 249 pace, but a potential 279. There's 3 frames left for the title.
Powerful pocket hit in the 8th frame for Walter Ray Williams. He had a spare up, and the same now is true for Mike Aulby, shooting in the 8th frame. No doubt on that
Aulby
shot.
comes back big for strike of his own.
Oh, we're just looking at the very best, aren't we?
Yes, we are, Chris, and at their best, too. They're bowling as well as they can. You see how determined, on balance, how confident Aulby and Walter Ray Williams Jr. both are in this championship match, both under the gun. I don't expect any loser here, just a winner.
The procedure.
Checking that hand position, Chris. He wants that thumb about 10 o'clock.
Flip hard, flip hard.
A 7.
Well, neither player has missed the pocket yet. Looks like a little tight rack here for Mike Aulby here. That 1-2 little tight. The 4 goes shooting around the 7. Now what Aulby has to do is he's getting way over here, and this is a spare he's really worked on. He's in this area right now, trying to shoot straight across with not much hook at the 7.
Mike Aulby.
Spare in the 9th.
This tightens up the match, but it's mandatory that Walter Ray strike here. Mike Aulby going at 249 pace, Walter Ray Williams Jr. at a 228 pace. However, he could cut the lead down to just 11 pins, 9th frame.
Come on. That's it.
Tied double from 9th.
Championship match, Mike Aulby, who collects bowling balls, the victories that he's amassed, 300 games, 800 series.
Oh man, never.
I agree.
3 7-pins, one in the 3rd, one in the 7th, one in the 10th. Walter Ray Williams Jr. has bowled so well, but the pins are not responding. Cannot knock out the 7. Best he can shoot is 237. Aulby only needs a mark.
As we mentioned earlier, Walter Ray with 3 wins this year and 1 second. Mike's first telecast as we look at Paige Pennington.
Strikes in the full shot for 237.
Much loved, Walter Ray Williams Jr. Admired in his sport like Michael Jordan is in his, Arnold Palmer is in his. So is Mike Aulby.
This man needs 9 on the first ball to guarantee a tie, any kind of mark, and he wins.
Come on, give me all 10.
That locks up a tie. He needs a spare to win.
237 for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Remember in the semifinal game against Danny Weissman, he shot a 289 to Danny's 170.
You got it.
So it is the 24th PBA national title for Mike Aulby. Won the Masters last year.